We're talking to head coach Guy Murray here. The Detroit cross-country season is beginning this Friday. The Detroit will be traveling to Rochester Hills to take on IPFW and Oakland University in the Golden Grizzly Invite. Coach Murray, this is your 20th season here at Detroit. Talk about the Titans on the cross-country for the men's side.
On the men's side, we're looking forward to the year. We return our scoring five from the Horizon League Championships, and hopefully we're a pack team, and hopefully this year the pack stays together and moves forward, which I think we had a good spring last year, and the guys put in some miles, so we're confident of that, and when you don't have a front runner, you got no room for error, and this team I think is ready to go. We ran well last year at the Horizon League cross country outside of maybe one run, but yeah, we're looking forward to the season.
Talk about some of the runners you have on the team. You have a couple of seniors, a couple of juniors, guys who have been experienced in races before, and what do you want to see from them?
Well, we got a little bit of a mixture. Like Marty Nelke is our top returning from the Horizon League. He finished 21st, and Marty scored a 6th at the Horizon League outdoor 10,000 meter. And Marty's one of those guys, kind of the classic long distance runner. So he's one that just kind of keeps rolling and really gets stronger as the race goes on. And Edwin Gay, I think, is ready for a big season. He's been kind of solid, putting in some good miles, but had some big races in the past. And Edwin a little bit, likes to get out and compete. So we got to, not get out too fast and everything. And Colin Cray had a really good freshman year. Unfortunately, he got hurt last spring, and based where Marty ran, Colin was training that, those three guys make for a good lead three.
I know you're looking at your freshman class and maybe primarily trying to redshirt them this year, but talking about from a training standpoint and what you see out of the future of that freshman class.
Well, I'm very optimistic of the future of the freshman class. Derek Galarowski was All-State in Division I cross country, and he's a guy that we're hoping can help us right away in cross country. Unfortunately, right now he's dealing with a little bit of an injury, so hopefully that comes around. Our other guys are all maybe more middle distance types, kind of low mileage. We got two guys, Josh Carolyn and Alex Weshy, who played football in high school, so this will be all new for them. Austin Wygent might be a little more, kind of ready to go. Running high school cross country, we're not completely decided on what he's going to do because he was a low mileage guy from a Division IV school. And then Matt Sutton from Shrine, I think, is one that as he gets in the miles, and Matt Sutton's in the architecture program, that we got to give that time.
Looking over to the women's side, once again, very similar to the men's side, that you have a lot of returning juniors and seniors there. So on the women's side, what are you looking to improve on this season?
The women's side, I think we can make a nice jump this year because maybe we finally got everybody healthy. At the same time, Zainab was our top finisher. Zainab Bedan was our top finisher last year at the Horizon League meet, and she actually had mono at this point last year. So having her healthy and fit will really help us. Katrina Oberski's made steady progress, in her 4 years here, and she's ready for a big senior season. And Sarah Martinez has made progress, and she trains hard and everything. I think she's ready for a big year. That those three give us a front three that can help us out a lot.
What does the women's team really need to improve on, the most here in improving, especially those seniors who want to go out with a big victory this year?
Well, the biggest thing is we gotta keep them all healthy and have them all run well on the same day. And Zainab has the capabilities of being our front runner, but we haven't had 5 runners under 20 in a long, long time. And this group, last year, our 5th runner ran 20 flat on one occasion. So this group can move up, and we'll be a pack team, and hopefully, from Zainab, Katrina, and Sarah, we get a low number out of that as well.
Coach, talk about the training, what both of your teams have done here in the 10 days they've been on campus. And, once again, you go into a meet, and you always want to win the meet, but what's the most important thing you want to get out of this first weekend?
What we want to get out of this first weekend is stay healthy. This is really going to be kind of a workout approach. You got the spikes on, the uniforms, but we've been putting in a lot of miles, and we just started kind of doing some harder stuff and everything. So we're we're maybe not ready to race where you go out real fast and hang on. We're going to try and run it more where we start and gradually build into it. But staying healthy is really the key, and just kind of getting through it. Because some people are going to be fine, the higher mileage and everything. And some people, just the adjustment of running twice a day. And, like today we ran at Grosse Point, which was a great run, but the grass is kind of soft there and wet, and it does kind of take a little bit out of your leg. So, so some of it will, like I said, we'll see. Sometimes you're surprised at who runs well with all the miles in their legs, and sometimes people just you can tell the 2 weeks and they're maybe ready for a day off.
And Coach, final question is, the whole season is geared to getting ready for the Horizon League Championships. With Butler not in the Horizon League this year, what do you see from the league this year, and that really opens it up for everybody to compete for a championship?
Yes, it does. Butler leaves, Loyola right now, they probably are the biggest recipients of, Butler leaving. But yeah, it's going to open up a lot of spots, and it helps a team like us with packs without front runners, because maybe we'll gain a little bit more, overall than some of the other teams do. And it's just going to change the race, because instead of, like on the men's side especially, the Butler team is really kind of control the race. If Butler wants to run fast, the race runs fast. If Butler wants to run slow, it runs slow. And that, can impact everybody's strategy. With some teams that could help, and other teams it could hurt. So it's going to be kind of a brave new world, because, see who kind of steps up and takes it.
Yep, that's the season preview for the Detroit Titans Cross Country Report. And once again, they open this Friday at the Golden Grizzly Open, and then next weekend is the 26th annual Running Fit Detroit Titan Invitational at Northville.